My daddy said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. And here I am with donut dust all over me. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Timmy. So have you figured out the feature channel yet? I have a feeling you're going to win. Just a feeling. And how are you? I've had the last couple of days has been a little bit crazy. Work was kind of nuts yesterday. I drove this unsafe vehicle up to Lake Havasu, which is 35 miles from where I'm at right now, 45 miles from where I'm camping. An early start. Well, good for you, Bernays. It's about time you got up with us chickens. Timmy says he's been up for a while. I think it's 11 o'clock where Timmy's up. Morning, Nancy. Yeah, yesterday. So Lake Havasu, 45 miles basically, and 45 miles back. And now my gas line is leaking where you fill it and then it goes underneath the truck and then it goes into the tank. Well, right there in between, leaks all over. I tried tightening the clamps. I had to jack it up so I could get my head under there because it's, the truck is sagging down. Finally, I was able to tighten all those clamps. Just leaked just as bad as it did. I can't see any cracks in it, but it's a little difficult to get to. Indiana boy, James, welcome aboard. Today I'm going to try some sealant. I'm going to spray it on there after we get done with the live stream here. I'm going to spray it on there and just let it sit because I got to work for the next, well, basically I have a 4-hour shift today, but it doesn't start for 2 hours from now. And then I can come back live again, so that'll take another hour. So the sealant will have 5 hours to dry before I have to put gas in here. And we'll see at that point in time if it's doing any good. If it works, I'm going to tell everybody about it. 11:01 Louisiana time, yeah. It's 10:02 Mountain Standard Time here in Arizona. Now, Sunday is going to screw us all up. Permission granted, Nudge. Welcome aboard. Linda Barker, welcome aboard. So yeah, Sunday we change our clocks. Or is it? Yeah, Sunday morning, 2 a.m. We have to all try to set our clocks to get up at 2 a.m. But if we're springing forward, wouldn't you think we'd get up at 3 a.m. to change our clocks back to, or up to? I'm confused. Now, see, what I think is going to happen here in Arizona, where I'm at, of course, I'm camping across the border in California, where the time is Pacific Standard Time. Hello, not Arizona. I know, not Arizona. But Arizona actually is changing. According to Roy and Becky, we change the time on Sunday, just like everybody else. But I don't know. I'm confused. I think Roy might be confused too. Thank you, Nodge, for reminding people. But there's Timmy Ray. Have you guessed the channel yet? There's extenuating circumstances in Arizona. They don't follow what's going on with daylight savings, but they do something. But they do it on their own time. But they also do it in conjunction with our times. They're doing something tomorrow. I think we're going to be still on Mountain Standard Time, but Mountain Standard Time jumps ahead. So right now, Mountain Standard Time, it's 10. So next Saturday at this time, it'll be 11. So it amounts to the same thing. March 10, 2024 till Sunday, November 3 of 2024. Right. I knew that, Timmy, but Arizona doesn't follow that exactly. Maybe Bernays can fill me in on what the hell I'm doing. But I think the time change is definitely going to always confused. Yeah. I'm seeing Becky tomorrow, as a matter of fact, because, you know, all these super chats and all this stuff that everybody's been so gracious to grant me, which humbles me like you wouldn't believe. Oh, my goodness. You guys are awesome. But I'm trying to get that set up in the YouTube account thing. They call it AdSense, and I don't know. And when I get to the part where they want a picture of my driver's license, it freezes up. I didn't know I was that scary looking, but it freezes. And I wrote to YouTube and said, I'm having this problem. They've never answered. So then I went to the YouTube forum, you know, where they have FAQs. I'm not the only one that's had this problem. And guess what? They've never gotten an answer either. So something's weird. So I'm hoping that Becky can help me figure it out. So tomorrow I'm going to Quartzsite with this truck. Hopefully on the way back from Quartzsite, I have an opportunity to, you know, it won't happen instantly overnight, but I'm looking at another truck. I've actually seen it already from a distance. I actually took a couple pictures of it, actually. I walked up to it. First night I saw it from a distance, and then, Drew, welcome aboard. Yeah. Anyways, you threw me off, Drew. You don't touch your phone. Yeah, I know. But that when you're living in California and working in Arizona, you got to be on time for work in Arizona. I'm not working in California. You think the channel is a few days ago that it was Nancy Drew's channel? No, it's not Nancy Drew's. Kyle, welcome aboard. So anyways, what I'm looking at right now is a 92 Ford, four-wheel drive, 3/4 ton. So that makes it a F-250. It's Baja. It's set up. It's off. It's up. It's extended. It's up. A little bit. It's got headers. Yeah, it's kind of souped up a little bit. That's why I started the show with, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod, Lincoln. Anyways, yeah, it needs a few things. It needs tires, needs a battery, needs to figure out, it's got dual gas tanks. And the guy says, I don't think the crossover works. Yeah. Figure that out. The price is right. He is even willing to let me make payments. Well, I don't want to make payments, but I'll, you know, put it this way. I got like 2 weeks. I want this over with and done with. 2.5 weeks. Because I would like to be able to leave Arizona at March 31st. Head out and head to Texas. Because it'll take me 2 or 3 days to get to Texas. Because I'm not driving, you know, I'm not driving it all at once. Just not. Lisa, welcome aboard. So we'll see. I mean, it's a pretty truck. No rust. It needs paint because, you know, paint fades here in the sunlight. The dashboard's not all chewed up. A lot of times you see them where the dashboard just all cracked to pieces. No, this one's not. Upholstery, yeah, a little worn. Driver's side, you know, it's missing a chunk of styrofoam, or not styrofoam, foam rubber. But, you know, that's minor. Put a pillow. In other words, it should be drivable after getting a couple tires on it. Maybe all 4 tires. We'll see. I don't know if there's a spare rim to find that out. Being older like that, let's see, it was, I forget what year. I think it predates the plug-in computer thing. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I thought you were asking me to get Kenny to help me with the Ford. No, it's not his channel. Oh, that's kind of a cool how your brain works, Timmy. I'm talking about Fords, and you're talking maybe it's Kenny. That's a pretty good guess, actually, but it's not him. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be great, Brene. Maybe by the time, I'm going to ask this guy. When I went there to look at the truck yesterday, I noticed that right across the street is just a big vacant parking lot. There's nothing there. When I asked him, who owns that property? Can I camp there? I can camp there, work in the truck. Camp there, work in the truck. And then the other thing I would need to do is find somebody with probably a bucket lift. In other words, the camper's got to be picked up, turned around, and put properly on the new truck. New to me truck. Drew, okay, where are you going? Are you going to a reenactment, Drew? No, Timmy, it's not Bernays' channel. Oh, excuse me. I ate a donut and I probably ate it too fast. I'm belching it now. 10 minutes before I go live, I go buy a donut because I was hungry. Actually, they gave me the donut free. I think it was my 6th one or something, and the coffee was free, so I had nothing to pay for. No, Timmy, it's not Ringo's or Kyle's. And Drew hasn't answered us as to where he's going. He said he's filming, though, so that's cool. Because, he was off for a while, but now he's getting back into things. For a while, I think it was his nephew that was running the show, too. But, Tangerine Travels. The Stupidity of Mexican Residency. I'll have to watch that later. Kobe, welcome aboard. Going to Dodge City. Okay. You're almost down our way. My way. I'll be probably going through Tombstone again on my way back to Texas, but that's not for a couple weeks yet. Tommy Travels. Boy, I haven't seen him in a little bit. Usually I would see him on Sunday nights where I'd watch BB3, but I haven't been to BB3 on Sunday nights lately. I don't know why. Doing something. Sleeping, probably. Trying to catch up. But, it's not Tommy Travels, Timmy. Tommy Travels, Timmy. Going Green Mom, welcome aboard. We haven't seen you for a little while. Nancy Drew. Oh, Nancy Drew is guessing I'm G. Living the dream. Hey, everyone. How's your Saturday? Doing good, Kobe. Made it to work. The truck's going like this, but I'm at work right now doing the live stream. Oh, this is Tyler. Okay. Drew has a different thing going on. Oh, does he? Okay, Tyler. Now, aren't you related to Drew? Clues from last week. For the feature channel from last week. Okay, it's a female. Does a lot of do-it-yourself. She likes to camp, wants to go more full-time camping. She's still snuggled in bed with the kitties. That's cute. That's right, Megan. Thank you. And the G is saying if I had an inch, I'd see it was you. I see it was you summoning me. Oh boy, it's gonna get crazy now. Oh boy. We're going south. Timmy, we're going south. You're in the right spot. Is the RV underway? No, that's a pretty good guess, but except for the fact that RV underway is a couple. So the clues are, well, as far as I know, the channel is a single female. If there's a male figure in there somewhere, I have not seen him. It's always been just the single person, and they're doing cool stuff. It's important. They've been a little bit on a hiatus for a while, but they're still hanging in there. That was a clue, by the way. Oh, thanks for that. Drew and I are good friends. Oh, I see. Okay. Somehow I thought you were his nephew, but you know who I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Blaine. Spinning and Winning with Blaine. I bet you know him too, Tyler. He's always in Hartford. I'm not sure if he lives in Hartford, but he might as well, because he's always at the Hartford Four Winds Casino. Almost always. Sometimes he goes to Vegas. Sometimes he goes to New Buffalo. No, that's pretty good, Timmy. It's not Roy and Becky's. And I hate to burst your bubble, Timmy, but somebody has guessed. It's Kyle. Congratulations, Kyle. Do you want me to run in and get you a ticket a minute? I can do that. No, Timmy, it's not Blue Wave Odyssey. We'll just sit here a minute and get acquainted. It is Going Green Mom. That's why I tried to give you clues. Like, I think the first clue said something about the grass was greener. You know, I gave you a couple clues where the word green was involved. And then as far as do it yourself, and then the pictures of the special muffins and the laundry machine using green laundry type soap, that kind of thing. Now I'm going to have to work that hour in between getting off of here and going to work. I'll have to work on getting another featured channel for tonight. Can do a ticket later. Okay, maybe we can do it tonight, Kyle. I'll buy it while I'm working. South Bend Four Winds. Okay. Cool. Drew is working on starting up a pizza place. Oh my God. I guess I'll be coming to. Sometimes I mispronounce how to say this. Will the pizza joint be in Cassopolis, Michigan, or Sturgis, or where's it going to be? Oh, Megan used to work at South Bend Four Winds. Wow. I didn't know they had a Four Winds Casino in South Bend, but it makes sense because it's still part of the tribal area. You were wondering about the muffin thumbnail. Hey, it was part of, what I do when I feature a channel. I go into their channel and I steal stuff, and then I'll use it as a thumbnail. A lot of times I'll use it right behind me on a green screen. But I haven't been doing that lately because I'm not home in the studio. I can do it. I have set up green screens in the truck, or I could set up a green screen in the camper, but I just haven't bothered with it lately. I've been going more with verbal clues and referring to the thumbnails, and that seems to work pretty good. Tim, campaign, YouTube, Donald Trump. Okay, Timmy. Cassopolis, that's what he's trying to do. Cool. So this spring or summer, I should go to Cassopolis for pizza. I am planning a trip. I don't know if I'm going to do it early this summer or late this summer, but I am planning a trip that starts in Sturgis and ends in Charlevoix. Route 66, but it's M66. Hey, there's a lot of things to see along the way, including another casino, Firekeepers in Battle Creek. Place to camp. Snuffleupagus. Here we go. Did Lewis walk in, Kobe? Vicky, welcome aboard. Kyle has guessed the correct featured channel. It is Going Green Mom. So, traveling Route 66, don't forget to buy some Kicks cereal. That is in, I'll think of the name of the town. I've been through that town, not Kalamazoo. It actually originated in another town, Saint something, not far from Battle Creek or Kalamazoo. Don't someone a year, 20 years. That's funny. Oh my goodness. That's another reason I chose Going Green Mom, because I knew that people in here would have a chance to figure out the feature channel, even though Megan hasn't put out videos for about 8 months now, something like that. But she's still getting comments on the videos that she did do. So she hasn't given up entirely. In fact, I'm just guessing, Megan, that you're going to start doing more on YouTube. Oh, fantastic, G. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This sticker and super chats things just blows me away. I have to do something where I can throw up a thank you thing like Roy and Becky do or Nomadic Hippie does. I need to do something like that. But just know that from my heart, I am so blessed by you people. I got a great big fuel truck right behind me. Good thing I'm not going anywhere. So now I got to come up with a. Tell you what, I'll let the chat choose the featured channel. No, that won't work. So the chat can choose the featured channel. I won't look. Then it'll be my job tonight to figure out who the featured channel is. Because I won't be able to replay chat. It takes 24 hours to replay the chat. Because YouTube algorithms or whatever, they're looking to see if Timmy swore or not. You know, that type of thing. So, yeah, it takes 24 hours for your chat. You can replay the live, but it'll only be, me talking, blah, 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 blah. I won't see chat when I replay it until tomorrow. Tomorrow I could replay it and see the chat. You've posted more on GGM Creates. Okay. You can, now that with StreamYard, you can take those recordings if you want and you can repurpose them and do them on YouTube. Because I never watched GGM. I don't know who else does. Maybe Linda. She might. I don't look a damn thing like Bill Clinton, damn it, Timmy. I look more like, I did look a little bit more like Captain Jack Sparrow for a while. Now the black is going away. Gonna have to this the hairdresser or just let it go gray. I don't know. Some people say let it go gray, and other people like that dark. I kind of like the dark, but Captain Jack looks like Captain. Thank you, Renee. I heard a good one the other day. The guy goes to his phone. He says, "Siri, how come I can't get a date?" And all of a sudden, the camera came on and focused on him and took a picture. That was the answer. Siri answered him. TGM Creates is mainly decluttering. We got many doing Saturday stroll. Yeah, I heard you mention that on somewhere. I heard you mention it. Maybe it was on another live stream of somebody else's. I'm not sure. Yes. What a hoot. Boy, I tell you, I got that dust going again in my eyes. We got a tiny, tiny bit of rain over the last 2 days. Not enough to even sneeze at. But it's a gorgeous day out. Let me see what the temp is. I know it's almost 80. Come on. Well, maybe it feels that way in the sun coming through the windshield. But my thermometer says 64. Feels a lot warmer than that. I thought yesterday I was adapting to Arizona. That when it dropped to, 60 degrees, I was like, I gotta put a shirt on. Well, actually, I have a shirt on right now. Okay, I'm taking it off. Because the sun is coming right straight through the windshield here. So, and I'll put it back on when I go to work. But it does feel better with it off. And my eyes are itching like crazy. I may have to put the drops in. Oh. Haven't had too much with a sore throat, which I think is caused by dust. GTM, okay. Maybe I'll have to check that out sometime. Well, that'd be cool. That'd be interesting. I've been on a couple channels. Been interviewed by Justin and Christina. That's pretty much it. You can never unsee that. Hey, it's just me shirtless. You've seen it before. Some people say, what's that lump? Well, that's the pacemaker. That's what keeps me going. I'm hooked up to the internet. They can just click it off anytime they want. Thank you, Timmy. Yeah, Kyle says they're used to it. Yeah, after a while, it makes you wonder too. I mean, you can get accustomed to weather. You can get accustomed to where you live or where you move to. You get accustomed to things. Acclimate. I don't like clothes, but I've never thought about, going to a nudist colony. None of that shit. But I don't like clothes. Now, me and a significant other, that's okay. No problem. But where people can see us now, it's more of a joke than anything else. Yeah, cool. I'd like that. Yeah, get a hold of me. We'll work something out. I should be, well, it depends on Kyle, actually. Ringo and Czar have to, you're right, Kyle. It is odd seeing me with a shirt on, and I got pants on, but that's because I got to work here pretty soon. Massive pouring rain, lightning, super close. Wow. Holy cow, Brene. Can't see anything. Can't see anything from where I'm sitting. I haven't seen the weather forecast either. Yeah, better intercept reception without a shirt on is true. Oh, with this, the pacemaker. Maybe. A lot of times I'm getting reception and other people are like, my phone don't work. I'm getting 5 bars, whatever. Sunny Haven in Granger. Really? Okay, take me with you. Introduce me. We could we could film. Who is Wonder Hussy? She does a good job doing nude filming. Just cameras right here or right below. I I probably I don't know how to edit. I'm sure I would screw it up. Rose, welcome aboard. Be seeing you tomorrow probably. All right. Take care, man. Bay City, Michigan. Wore long johns, long sleeves all year long. Yeah, see, now I could not do that. I have them with me because you don't know. It could get super cold out here in the desert. We could have snow. Not very likely now, but I didn't quite get here in December, but I think somebody said they saw snowflakes here in the desert. Okay, the Beaver Island job. Okay, when in the spring? That's the part I got to know in order to guide myself to get home, to get the bus ready to roll to Beaver Island. I wasn't planning on coming home till like mid-May. But if I got to come home a couple weeks sooner, work on the bus, and go to Beaver Island, I'm okay. So that we have a place to stay. You don't have to pay high prices on Beaver Island to stay. And we probably won't even need an RV park to park the bus, because I think, I'm not positive, but I think Brian may actually have a stick and bricks on the island that we can park in his driveway. Yes, I've been in Flagstaff in snow, but it was in December. Hey hoy, y'all. Hoy hey. That is a pirate type of saying. Hoy hey. Till July or August. That may work out perfectly then. I'll stay down here till 1st of July. Hey, the way it's going, it might happen anyways. No, I plan on. Brian does have property. Fantastic. We're golden. So then all we have to do is pay the ferry fee for your truck and my bus, probably $500 to get us across, $500 to get us back to the mainland when you're done with the job. Is Brian going to do plumbing work? Oh, cool, James. If you find any of my mail, forward it to me. I may have to get the title for the Chevy here sent down here. I doubt it, though. I think the junkyards down here don't give a shit whether you got a title or not. Besides, this thing's about ready to fall in half all by itself anyways. Well, that thank you, Kyle. That kind of gives me a better feeling on how I'm going to plan my steps. Maybe I'll wait till just after the 1st of May. So that gives me May, June to work on the bus. Plus, got to do that bathroom at the cottage. Got to see what else is going on. Yeah. But I think the bus will be my main concentration when I do get back to the cottage. Georgianne is making the reservation for me. I should have the same campsite we've had for 3 years now, Campsite 72. She was going to take care of that today or tomorrow for me up there. I told her she better camp with me or next to me. Well, I don't know. I know that even Lori was saying that it was miserable. And I think she actually stayed 1 or 2 days with Box Van D because Box Van D had air conditioning. Sonar search, Ohio, May 12 through 16. Pulling a Dodge Challenger. Ooh. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll make it there and I'll film it. Let me write that down, Kyle. Uh-oh, my ink pen disappeared. Lock the doors. Where's my ink pen? Shit. Are you doing that thing with the other guy? I can't remember his name, but you've done videos with him before. And you introduced us to that lady that dives on recovery. Shit. I tell you what. Send me a text with those dates and the place. May 17th through 20 in Detroit. Yeah, send the schedule over, and then I can probably meet up with you at least one of them. That one in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania's kind of on my way back to Belleville. Chaos Divers, that's what I was trying to remember. It is easy, Rose. I've lost stuff in here. But then I'm famous for losing shit anyways. But somewhere in here is a charger cord for one of those little lights that I won at Ironwood meetup. I won 2 lights there. One takes batteries and the other one's you plug it in to charge it. It's LED. The one that takes batteries is LED too, but it doesn't have the charging port thing. You got to just put regular batteries in it. So is Megan still here? I hope you didn't mind being put on the spot. We do have a lot of fun. Captain Jack Desert Adventures in Arizona. The thing, bearded Luke, the same beard. Steve's is nicer than mine because I think he takes care of his. I just brush mine, call it good. I try to trim it now and then, but I think Steve does his every day. Or maybe Okie does it for him. I don't know. Amy McFarland, welcome back. Long time. I saw you on Ron's. Was it Ron's? It was either Ron's or somebody else's live stream for a minute. Maybe it was Roy and Becky. You're stepping in it, Lynn. Kyle's coming after you now. Rose says he's freezing. Oh, come on. Have you gotten your heart medication kind of balanced out yet? Because, if you're taking thinners, if you got a high blood pressure issue, you're taking thinners will make you chilly. And I'm not bragging, but since I got this, I do not take any medication whatsoever, not even baby aspirin. Nothing. I haven't needed to. My blood pressure's fine, except when you make me blush. Then thank you, Timmy. Don't forget to hit. Oh, thank you, Rose. The motor sounded good. I don't know what motor is. Oh, you're talking about the engine I don't know what that was. I think it was a motorcycle. I wasn't really paying attention. Carol, welcome aboard. Right behind me is the big fuel truck. Thankfully, he's not backing up right now. He did all that just before we went live. It was loud. Beep, beep, beep. You might be, Lynn, because I know Kyle's not. That doesn't mean he can surprise us and suddenly Hey, but it's a strange world. It's a strange, strange world we live in. Master Jack. They should change it to Captain Jack. My body feeling any different? Yes. I don't know about Rose, but yes, my body is feeling different. And I think it's beneficial. The sunshine is definitely my cup of tea. I need vitamin D in my cup of tea. So I'm getting that. And only a couple times have I been able to get right down to nothing where it's nice and private so I could get my butt cheeks a little red. But I know it's beneficial for me. Number two, as far as the breathing, right now, the humidity's been above 30% almost every day. There was one day it was 15%, but it didn't last. It went back up to like 30, 40%. If it stays at 15, I may have problems with the nasal passages. I can't let them dry out because if they do, you can tell me goodbye because I'll bleed to death. As long as I don't get an aneurysm from dryness, I should be fine. I'm thinking of going where it's even hotter. I'd consider going down to Cable San Luis, where Christian and Tracy have their prop. Did you guys know I saw them? Yeah, you did. You saw it in the videos. Yeah, I seen Christian and Tracy. Gosh, I don't know if I made a video. I've got a screenshot with them, but video? No, I only made one with Badge. But Christian and Tracy were camped right next to Badge. I think they're on their way to Texas now, or New Mexico. I need a spanking. That's why I'm red. You're going to make me turn red. Kite seasons, the winds will start with allergies. Yeah. I don't use any of that. But I am using the moisturizer for my nose and eye drops to keep my eyes a little moisturized. And that's more comfort thing. You have a heart aneurysm in your heart. Oh my goodness. Vicky. Prayers for you. My mom had that. And one day she was gone. Just like that. I mean, she was having a cup of coffee and just went down, boom, bye. No suffering. Troy is here. Welcome aboard. I'm missing something. Vaseline. And we could use Vaseline for a lot of things, Brene. That's what I tell all the ladies. Oh my God. What are you doing? Reading my mind? Go to Texas, do YouTube, the John Wayne Museum in Texas. Well, Texas is awful big. I think the John Wayne Museum might be in Dallas, Fort Worth. Or is that down by Waco, by Ron's? I know that somebody said I should go to where the Koresh thing happened. I'm like, well, the only thing that's there is some foundations and maybe a plaque. There's not much there where the compound burned down. You know, the government burned it down. There was what, 67 deaths? Eye drops and Allegra. To do more tests, see if there's a hole in it. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's kind of scary, Vicky. But I know you'll make it through it. I just do. I know. Way back when I was in my mid-20s, I learned to have a deeper respect for ground bees. I kind of overdosed on bees. You know, that's a weird thing that I learned. Bee venom stays in your system for a year. Now, you can get stung by one bee, and if you're not necessarily extremely allergic, you're fine. You know, you might get a little swelling. Me, I got stung like 7 or 8 times, and then, you know, it swelled up, and then after a couple days, it went down. Well, then 2 weeks later, I got stung in the back like 8 or 9 more times. And I went in the house, asked that was my first wife. I asked her, can you get some Bactine or something spray on my back? I just got stung by bees. It was just getting dusk. I barely remember waking up in the ambulance for a short bit of time because I was in shock. The Ottawa County Sheriff saved my life. Put a tube down my throat because I was trying to swallow my tongue. I was going to anaphylactic shock, and he jabbed me with effervescent, however you say it. But yeah, then I had to stay in the hospital overnight, and they were talking about doing all these tests to find out what I was allergic to. Finally, I talked to a guy that did know what he was talking about, and that's where I learned that bee venom stays in your system for a year. Well, okay, so I got stung 7 times, and yeah, I was uncomfortable for a day, and you know, I went away. I'm an old farm boy. Who gives a shit about being stung by something? It happens all the time. But then I got stung another time. Well, you know what? Bees don't like you running a tractor over their nest. That pisses them off. You think about it. If somebody ran a tractor over your house, what would you do? The American Experience Museum, Fort Worth. Okay. I've heard of that. I think Tina might have went there. I'm not sure. God, yeah, there you go. I'm the same way about that, Vicki. Yeah? More to learn? Well, you may have more to do, Vicki. When you think about it, you're an inspiration to so many of us. Keep on keeping on. The guy I'm thinking about got married to a van life lady. Oh, you're talking about Nate and Paula, maybe. Yeah, Nate and Paula have been married now, what, a month? How long's it been, Kyle? Lynn wants to know. Yeah, Nate and Paula, and Paula is Van Vita Travels. That's her channel. And Nate's channel is Land Cloud Adventures because he's got the 2 fluffy white Siberians. Actually, they're not Siberians. They're, I'll think of it. It's another breed of white dogs. End of January. Thank you. Yeah, they got married end of January. And, but they met like 2 years ago at Quartzsite. So that's probably who you're thinking of, Lynn. Nah, Vicki, you got more to do. I know I do. For one, I got to meet you in person. Then we can both go. How about that? Samoyed. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle. That's the name I was trying to think of. All I could come up with was Great Pyrenees. But they're even bigger, white dog. Timmy. Okay. Thank you, Timmy. Okay. Whew. I was getting worried, Lynn, that we wouldn't figure it out for you. Yeah, Vicki, I do. I definitely want to meet you. I want to play music with you and sing. I think it would be fun, number one. Number two, I think we could we'd be okay on stage. You know, you play and I sing, or vice versa, one or the other. I don't play the flute, but I do keyboard a little bit, harmonica a little bit. Mostly I just make an ass of myself if we have fun. So whenever I'm in your neighborhood, let me know, because I'm not even positive what neck of the woods you live in, Vicki. Are you in Kentucky? No. Nancy's in Kentucky. Are you another one of those Buckeye people? I have 2 harmonicas, and they're both in the bus back at home. I forgot to bring them with me. One of these days I'll remember to put my head on straight. Can't believe it. We've gone through 50 minutes already. I'm going to be getting off here in another 10 minutes. Somewhere in the state of confusion, or Washington. Cool. I don't know if I'm making it up that way this year. I know Brene wants me to go to 022, but I don't see that on my list for this year. Partially because I got to get to Michigan, get the bus going, and then meet Kyle on Beaver Island, or meet him in Charlevoix, so we can go from Charlevoix across the water on the ferry to Beaver Island. And then we can hook up with Brian, and we can go to work doing the drywall and stuff. I mean, I'll probably be the cleanup guy. Although, you know, I can do electrical, I can do plumbing, I don't like drywall. I can hang drywall. Not a problem. But finishing it, kiss my ass. I'm not saying that bullshit. No, I ain't doing it. Oh, I'll sing to you, Rose. I'll sing by the door and you can help me out. Tina's here. The Detroit RV show now. No wonder I haven't heard from you. I bet you're filming. Wanna let's see, how could we do this? I was gonna say, you want to come up on the live quick a minute? Show us where you are. Let me put the invite down there. We only got 10 more minutes to go, but okay, now invite. How do I do this? Oh, Control V. There's the link, Tina. Or not yet. Almost. There's the link if you want to come up a minute. You and Tony at the show. Did you do what I suggested? Did you give away one of your passes to somebody? Which I think would be really cool. Yeah. Graham Murray wants you to come up too. We all want to see it, Tina. Especially me. Nate and Paul are talking about going to Johnny's Journey. Oh, wow. You know, there are some people. Oh, thank you, Tina. Suppose I'll do more looking at it tomorrow afternoon. I got to go to Quartzsite. I'm hoping that Becky can help me with my YouTube monetization thing. It's not going through like it's supposed to. And YouTube is not answering me. It's pissing me off. But Roy said that Becky's jumped through all those hoops, so maybe same weekend as M24. Yeah, I knew that. But there are some people, I think maybe Charlie Grace is one of them, so she wants to do both. Trying to figure out how to do both. Yeah, there was, I know Kevin talked about that. There she is. Bringing you up. Be ready.
Okay. Here is a fast view of it.
What? Quit hiding. I see you. Put that down. Is that at Cobo Hall?
Yeah, Cobo Hall.
Well, Okay, I know they don't call it that anymore, but I've been there before.
Hold on one second. I'll take you into one of them. I'm not. Yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys into one, and then I'm gonna jump off.
Okay, hon.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, everybody. Tina is at the
Hold
RV show
on.
in
Where?
Detroit,
All right,
Michigan.
we're
The
gonna go
the
into
big
the van.
D.
I'm gonna show you guys the van.
Okay, is it a Class B?
I don't know. Hold on, there's music. All
We
the
don't
people
care.
making deals. See all the people making deals. So yeah. Okay.
This is cool. I'm in Arizona and you're in Detroit, and we're doing the live together. That's
Okay.
cool.
Here is a Mercedes van.
Okay. Yeah, that's a Class B. Is that the one Tony's going to buy?
It was 135,000. Now it's on sale for 99.95.
And 99 cents, Tony. I'll send you the 99 cents. I hope that
Your
helps.
monthly payment would only be $745.
Ouch. Ouch. Ow. I wonder what the insurance would be on it for full coverage.
And that's it.
You know what?
That's it. That's all you have to say. This is it.
You know what? I've been in Tony's van. I like Tony's van better than that one.
Oh my God! Look how small this is.
Ah, bullshit. I like Tony's.
Oh
Tony's
my
has got
God.
class because he did it.
Oh my God.
That looks like it was built in a factory or something.
Oh my Lord! Look at
Nice bathroom, looks like.
right here. The
Yeah.
shower.
So that's a wet bath. That looks nice. Wow. Are those arms on the toilet?
How small the sink is.
Look how small the sink is.
That is kind of small.
It's
Show the toilet again. Are those arms on the toilet?
That is your bed. You have to. Hey, Tony, they have your concept. Tony's concept of his bed is right here. You have to pull all this out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is Tony's concept.
Yeah. I've seen that before, but I've seen Tony's as well. So,
yeah.
Bernays says $742 a month is cheaper than rent.
Right, exactly, but it is small. Yeah, this is a Mercedes. Could you imagine the oil change price? Good God. Okay, want to get out? We're getting out of this one.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so there is the Mercedes van, and I will let you get back onto your scheduled program.
Yeah, I gotta work on the gasoline filler thing. It's leaking. Now I gotta find a new channel for tonight because Kyle guessed the featured channel earlier on the show. So I got a lot to do in 1 hour because I go to work at 1 hour. But I'm already at work, so I'm in the parking lot of the Circle K in Parker, Arizona.
All right, well, we will let you get back to what you're doing, and I will sign out from Detroit. All right, see you. See you
God
guys.
bless you, Tina. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. That was cool. I need to get her up for Adult Humor Hour. We'll see. I had forgotten that her and Tony were going to that. Yeah, I know, Troy. We both tend to forget, don't we? In the end, may the best man win. I think we're already in second, third place, Troy. Yeah, she's single, Timmy, but she's taken too. Darn it. Oh, she's been through a lot, Timmy. She had her 4th open heart surgery just back in September. That was a touch and go. We didn't know if she was going to come out of it or not. There was a chance that she was not going to make it. A big chance, actually. It was like 50-50. Those aren't the best of odds when you go in for surgery. You know? It's like tossing the coin. Which way is it going to fall? Yeah, Brene, but still. You know, when your heart kind of gets grabbed, it takes a while. And besides that Plenty of Fish website you're referring to, a bunch of bullshit. It is. I'm not paying. I'm not paying. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Go to church. Oh, goodness. All right, it is after 11 here now, and so I'm going to have to sign off and get busy. Do the computer thing. Well, I'm going to do the gas thing first, and then I'll do pick a channel for tonight and go to work at noon. Meet me at Captain Jack. Meet me at Captain Jack. Yeah, well, you never know. It happens. I met Tina because of YouTube, so it does happen. Nods, thank you for being aboard. We'll see you all tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. What is that, Brene? It'd be 4 p.m. Mountain Standard and 3 p.m. Pacific, where you are. So we'll be back after I get out of work. I might be a couple minutes late because I get out of work at 4 and I go live at 4. So I'm going to try to start work about 5 minutes early, and that gives me a 5-minute leeway here. So good humans. That's right, Brene. Justin and Christina, thank you for coming aboard, but I'm leaving now. You missed Tina. She was here. Anyways, thank you for being aboard, everyone. We'll see you tonight. I will be live on Tuesday night. It's going to be tough. I'm going to have to go to work at 7 a.m. to be able to go live stream at 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. And the same deal is going on Wednesday. Got to go to work at 7 to be able to go do the Wednesday night show. And then I think Thursday I don't have to go to work until like noon or something like that. But then I'm still working a double, so I'll be working until 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So we'll see. And that's the news. It is news. I'll keep you posted. Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow from Quartzsite with Rose and Roy and Becky. And then maybe I'll do another live, or not a live, a video at Quartzsite and a video back in Parker when I'm taking a closer look at that Ford pickup truck. Until then, thank you for being aboard. Fair winds and smiles, and of course, may God bless.